If you're getting divorced in Massachusetts, it's a lot easier to get an uncontested divorce. In fact, there are three main advantages to getting an uncontested divorce in Massachusetts. Let's talk about that. Hi, I'm attorney Paul Whalen from Afford Law. In Massachusetts, you can get an uncontested divorce if you and your spouse can come to an agreement on all of the issues involved in your divorce. All the issues including division of assets, division of debts, child custody and support if there are any minor children of the marriage. All the issues need to be agreed upon by you and your spouse. You also need to be living in Massachusetts for 1 year prior to filing in order for Massachusetts to have jurisdiction. Let's take a look at the three big advantages over from an uncontested divorce has over a contested divorce. The first one is that it will save you a lot of money. Uncontested divorces are much less expensive than a contested divorce. And this is because you don't necessarily have to each hire an attorney and go down the litigation route, which takes a lot of time, a lot of money. It's very detailed in the steps that you have to take. It takes longer, and it's just a lot more money. The average Massachusetts contested divorce costs about $12,000. We offer our uncontested divorce services beginning at $600, and we can help you with that if you're interested. So it'll save you a lot of money. The next thing is it can save you a lot of time. An uncontested divorce is a fairly streamlined process where you can get before a judge and have your divorce finalized. Technically, it can be within 5 months. That is the best possible outcome. It'll take a little bit longer, and some of the courts are backed up now, so you can't get into your hearing right away, but it's a lot quicker than a contested divorce. And again, that's because all of your issues are already decided by the time you file your paperwork, so you don't have to go through that whole process of battling it out in the courts, going for hearing after hearing, having discovery battles and so forth. So a divorce, an uncontested divorce, is a lot quicker. The third big advantage to an uncontested divorce is that it is less stress. Less stress for you, less stress for your spouse, and most importantly, if you have children, less stressful for the children. And again, that's because you are the ones that are deciding the outcome of the divorce. And particularly, if you have children, you and your spouse are going to be connected for the rest of your lives. Your children, even if you and your spouse aren't living together, you have your children together. So even if you don't see them all the time, there are special events, birthdays, graduations, their activities, and so forth. Your lives will be intertwined, regardless if you're married or not married. And it's generally in the best interest of your children if you can get an uncontested divorce, thereby reducing the stress level and the anxiety between yourself and your spouse. And of course, your children will pick up on that as well, and your children will be much better off if you can go down the uncontested divorce route. Now, as a bonus to these three major advantages is that an uncontested divorce gives you a lot more control over the outcome of the divorce proceedings. That's because, again, you're negotiating with your spouse as to the outcome for each of the issues that you have to come to terms with. You're not leaving it up to a judge. You're not taking it to trial where you have to put on evidence and bring in witnesses and documentation and so forth, and then put it in the judge's hand and let the judge decide the important issues regarding your life and your children's life if you have children. So that's sort of a bonus on top of the three less stressful, less money, and less time conditions that you have in an uncontested divorce. If you have any issues, any questions about an uncontested divorce, please feel free to contact us. We offer a free virtual initial consultation. We can answer your questions and point you in the right direction. We might be right for you, we might not. We're not the kind of firm where we're going to be battling it out in the courtroom. We want to be able to sit down with couples, help them work through the process, get the paperwork filed, prepare you for the hearing, which is important, and get you on with your lives so you can have the next chapter in your life going forward. So that's our tip for today. An uncontested divorce is a great idea if it's right for you, if you and your spouse can work together, and that's really the key. Remember, keep us in mind at affordlaw.org. Stop by anytime. Give us a call. We'd be happy to help. At Afford Law, we're making justice affordable. Thank you.